Please join me in welcoming Mr. Girish Navani.
Thank you. Thank you, Dean Luchin, department heads, members of the faculty, parents, grandparents, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2014. I am proud, honored, and delighted to be at your commencement ceremony. Today represents a major milestone for everyone sitting here. Whether you're in a cap and gown or not, this is the day you will remember forever. I've been waiting to attend this ceremony for the last 23 years. I graduated from Boston University, but missed this ceremony. For a 21-year-old who had just immigrated to the United States in 1990, the thought of someday standing here was not contemplated. I had not given myself, my dreams, the liberty to think and travel this far. Thank you for the honor today. Fellow graduates, you will soon come to realize that if you haven't, milestones like the ones you're experiencing right now remind us of the paths we've taken and present us with the road for the future. Today is full of promise, full of opportunity for what lies ahead. Preparing for this talk today, I was asked to write a speech, and I never write my speeches, preferring to ad-lib my talks. Last week felt like I was back in school, preparing for a paper with deadlines. It was hard. Let me share a secret. Work is easier than the midterm, the finals, and the thesis you've had to prepare for. My undergraduate education introduced me to software programming, and my turn brought me to Boston after to pursue my master's degree at this celebrated university. For me, the ability to explore robotics in engineering was innovative and fresh. My 2 years at BU went by in a flash. I do have two distinct memories: the engineering school Thursday evening socials with free beer, popcorn, and chips. If you still have those socials, let me know. I'll show up. The other one, course 785, MN 785, Computer Integrated Manufacturing, taught by Professor Larry Zeidner, caught my imagination. I was his TA and spent nights working in the computer lab on the 5th floor of 110 Cummington, writing advanced user interfaces, algorithms, and mathematical models for automatic generation of NC code. It changed my life. BU prepared me for my career. My experience with robots and software programming landed me my first job. And my first job gave me the confidence to diversify my horizons. In 1999, I traveled to Geneva to attend a conference at the Intercontinental Hotel. A speaker discussed the future of wireless computing. As one of his examples, he described the use of wireless laptops during a patient's visit to a doctor's office. That talk inspired me, and eClinicalWorks was born. During the early days at eClinicalWorks, where work and the excitement of being an entrepreneur were the most exhilarating times, my break from work was the excitement of me watching my son play baseball. Even now, after a hectic day at work, there are days where the most gratifying moment for me is teaching my daughter math and showing her the shortcuts. Today, I want to share 3 thoughts with you that have been my guiding principles. The first, build something that outlasts you. I think back on what I had learned when I was very young. I was probably less than 10 years old and crossing a bridge with my family. My father said, "This is a bridge I built, and it's going to outlast me." So build something in your lifetime that outlasts you. That thought never left me. In 1999, I co-founded and bootstrapped eClinicalWorks, now a leading healthcare IT company with a mission of developing cloud technology for improving quality and access to healthcare. eClinicalWorks has been successful. Today, 225 million patients have their health records in eClinicalWorks. And every day, 1 million patient visits are seen in the system. Heck, even the NFL uses the system. During one of my trips to the Gillette Stadium at the Patriots clubhouse, I even took a picture of me with the 3 Super Bowl rings on my finger. Glad Coach Belichick did not see that. With 85,000 medical physicians, 3,700 employees, and $300 million in revenues, I can proudly say eClinicalWorks, an independent, privately held company I co-founded, will outlast its founders and me. In today's high-tech world of software, computing, and IPOs, tech startups often get infatuated by the billion-dollar Instagram deal and the Tumblr acquisition. I ask you today to think big. Your ideas can have a larger impact. Think about building something that outlasts you. Second, titles don't matter. Teamwork does. Great teams win championships. Multiple championships make dynasties. And unlike corporate teams, sports teams don't have a hierarchy or corporate titles. Individuals, many times, seek titles today. A VP, then a senior VP, and then an executive VP. New titles get old within the first day of having them. Titles are self-fulfilling, short-term objectives that you get tired of. Then you aspire for another one, and you essentially create a career path whose growth path is defined by your growth of titles rather than serious accomplishments of creating change. I ask you to love what you do and do what you love. Measure your heart. Are you really a champion? An Olympian who wants to train 4 years for the chance of winning a gold medal. If you seek that individual inside you, you will change the game. And my final thought for the evening, your time will come. Life is full of competitions. You will drive yourself crazy trying to win them all. But the ones that really matter, the ones that are the ones of significant relevance, will be those that focus on family, friends, and community. Focus on those. Your friends and family are the facets of life that are the most important. My career has taken many turns. 10 years after my master's, I was nicely settled, happily married to my beautiful wife, blessed with 2 lovely children, a challenging job, and a home. I was comfortably settled, but something inside me kept me from being complacent. I strived for more, and 15 years later, the company I co-founded has had a positive impact. I know of real-life stories where patients have received better access to quality care and life-saving clinical reminders. In 2011, After one of my talks in New York City, Dr. Pope, a family physician, walked up to me. He's a user of eClinicalWorks electronic health record software and said, "Thank you." Technology had let him identify patients that had not yet received their preventive mammograms. He sent out the patient reminders. It helped them diagnose and treat 3 young women with early stages of breast cancer. If not for the technology, he said, the reminders may have never been received by the patients, and the diagnosis would have come too late. My fellow graduates, don't ever stop dreaming. Don't shortchange your potential. In the competition of life, you'll have many successes and some setbacks. There'll be many turns, but mostly point you forward. Many times in this journey of life, you will feel your time has come. You have reached the pinnacle. You have made it. Don't stop. Do not let individual goals and accomplishments be your measuring yardsticks of success. Your next milestone will be much broader and far more important in scope as you begin to help others. Share your secrets to ensure the success of those around you. Widen your sphere of influence. I hope 23 years from now, we all get together again and reflect on your professional careers and the impact you've had on others not so fortunate. I leave you with some words from Dr. Kalam. Dreams are not the ones you see while you're sleeping. Let me reiterate. Dreams are not the ones you see while you're sleeping. Dreams are the ones you see that don't let you sleep. Be entrepreneurial, be brave, go conquer your dreams. Do not let short-term gains influence your destination. Be steadfast, be strong. Your time will come. Thank you all, and congratulations to your success, class of 2014.